guys, welcome back. This is Tristan, Brooklyn Eats with Tris. I'll be making a whole oven roasted baked chicken with rice and peas, Caribbean-ish style, my take on it, and some string beans. So, you know, it's gonna be a pretty simple one. As you can see, I just came home from work. I gotta season the chicken and let it sit for a bit, and then, you know, we'll be able to do things. So to start, we have a fresh organic whole chicken from Trader Joe's. Organic, free range, young chicken. But this is 5 pounds, 5.76 pounds, and it's 17.22. That's $17.22. I mean, that's a little extreme for a whole chicken, but if you got it, go for it. But if you don't have it, and you made a mistake like Lana did, say, hey, Lana.
Hi. I didn't look at the price.
She didn't look at the price till after it was in the cart, so then she was embarrassed to take it out. So we got lucky. We're eating some free range or some about to go broke range chicken. Right, but first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna wash the chicken. It's a Caribbean thing. That's how I was raised. You gotta wash your chicken. I know some people say it's like unnecessary. Either way, whatever you want to do. If you want to skip it, skip it. I'm not. I will be making my grand. We have to mop it right there. I'll be making my grandma and my mom very disappointed, and my dad too.
And inside we got the little giblets, the little chicken bits and the giblets. Alright.
And what I'm just going to do, take a lemon, you can use a lime, you can use vinegar,
Inside and out. Rub it down. Squeeze it all up in there. Rub it.
You know what? They say the acid does add something to it. I don't know. This is, like I said, this is just tradition for me. And we're going to put a lemon in this anyway. So it's going to be delicious. I don't think this is a bad thing. Oh, is this the neck? Oh no, that's just a heavy backbone. Because you know, it's a free range chicken, they got stronger backs. They need doing some labor. I got my chicken all washed and set. On to the seasonings. Time to season this bird. Expensive bird. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little bit of a pasty marinated thing. So I'm taking about 2 tablespoons of butter, softened, doesn't have to be too soft, but let's get it ready. Some cloves of garlic, to your taste, like I said. Me and Lana like it garlicky, ain't that right?
Yep.
Okay, okay. A normal person would do about 2, we'll do about 4. Okay, 4 cloves of garlic is in there. Classic Goya Adobo seasoning. West Indians love this. Spanish love it. Obviously, it's called Goya Adobo. This really is like the jam. It's the West Indian jam. That was about a tablespoon of adobo. So this one, it says sin pimienta, without pepper, because I like to add my own pepper. I like to be the control of my own pepper. A hefty crack of pepper. That's at least another tablespoon. Always got a little bit of time. Like a teaspoon, a little, maybe a quarter teaspoon. Trader Joe's. As you can see, we love Trader Joe's, except for when they try to give us a chicken for $18. But it must be delicious, and it's probably healthy. So there's a little salt in this, so I'm gonna not take it that easy, because I'm actually gonna put real lemon, live lemon inside.
I'm another Brooklyn.
I'm gonna put a lemon inside it. Anyway. You know, I like my chili powder. I don't really go anywhere without it. You could leave it out. It's not important, but I like to add it. Another powder of my favorite, garlic.
I love that you put so much seasoning.
Oh yeah. Smoked paprika. Love my paprika. Okay, a little cumin. Listen, you can literally empty your seasoning cabinet in here, and nothing is really gonna be bad unless you overdo one thing, like how we're doing with garlic. So this is, here we go with this organic onion powder that doesn't come out the bottle. Okay, ooh, man. Hey, it's fine. So I'm mixing this up, making like a little bit of a pasty paste of flavor, like super duper flavor. So what I want to do with this is now take your chicken, reach under the breast, between the skin and the breast, and loosen that skin. If you could see, if you could come in here, I'm just reaching in there and loosening it so I can get all the way up under it. This is a really weird feeling, but kind of satisfying. Okay, now use your hands, no other tool. Take a little bit of the paste. What you're gonna do, reach under that bird, that skin, and push that buttery deliciousness with flavor. Oh yeah. All the way as far as you can reach. Oh wow. Into that bird. And you're just gonna pack all that flavor under the skin. So it's gonna cook and steam. It's kind of gonna fry a little bit the skin because there's butter in it. So the butter's gonna oil it up. And I should have taken my work clothes because this is not off because it's not the cleanest method. Look, I'm reaching under and putting little poop skins. Oh yeah. It's okay to get under little poop skins. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is just take the rest of the seasoning, just smear it on the outside. And then you just go. Now you're gonna hit some of the legs. You're gonna hit the arms. I mean the wings. Oh yeah. Rub it in. Do not be shy. Do you smell the love that's happening right now with this? Why did I go so high? Red dish. Look at that. That is a happy bird. Okay, happy bird. Sit here for a second. I have one more thing for you. Oh yeah, let's get all this. All that. All right, so you have your buttered, garlicky, seasoned chicken. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want this to sit overnight. You know, I'll say 4 hours, the shortest, but ideally overnight. So you put it in a bag, a Ziploc bag, whatever bag can fit. This is like one of those Reynolds bags. Scrape whatever you got left back in there, throw it in there. And lastly, this hand is dirty, this hand's clean. I'm gonna hit it with some soy, a couple splashes, just so it has a little bit of a sauce gravy, like, I don't know, it just is delicious.
You just love it, just admit it. Soy sauce is your favorite besides garlic. It's probably your first favorite.
Are you judging me?
I'm not, I'm just not surprised.
You're my first favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Don't let garlic hear you. Alright, so what you're gonna do is tie this bag up. This hand is dirty, so I can't right now. Tie it up. Alright. Now we can just take as much of the air out of the bag as we can. We want complete contact. Tie it in a knot. And just throw it in a pan. Put it in the bottom of your fridge for as long as you can. Overnight will be ideal.
What inspired you to do this?
Oh, so basically growing up as a kid, baked chicken was one of my favorite dishes. It's something that I grew up on. Both sides of my families made it. They made it differently. The Vincentian side, which was St. Vincent, if you don't know what that means, you know, they made it with their own spices, and it was delicious. And then my mom, the Jamaican side, would make it with her own spices, and it was delicious. So I kind of just combined the two along with my understanding of food after watching years and years and years of just experts and chefs and you name it, Food Network down to YouTube now, and I really just have been inspired to try my own things and make my own twists and make my own mistakes, and then to make my own discoveries at the same time. Listen, I might not be teaching you proper technique. I'm not French trained or anything like that, but I'm gonna show you flavor. You're gonna have flavor. It's gonna be a delicious meal, something you're gonna be proud of to make for you and your family. So yeah, let's pop this bird in the fridge. Hey, I'm back off work, but I'm hungry. We had the chicken that we had marinating overnight for almost 24 hours, and it's ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is take out my favorite pan, and I have my oven preheating right now to 425. So listen, what I'm gonna do with this chicken, I'm gonna cook it on high, 425 for 15 minutes. I want to crisp up that outside of it, get it all golden and delicious, and then I'm gonna drop the heat by 50 degrees to 375. Because at 375, then I can now allow, the chicken to cook through. So here we go in my favorite pan. Nothing has to be put in the pan. If there's any sauce from the bag. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it smells so good.
Yeah, and all the flavors got to meld together and blend together. But we're not done with the flavor, folks. Because you know what we got? It's not garlic. It's
I was
not,
about to say garlic.
it's not garlic. We're going to stuff the inside of that cavity of the bird. That's wasted space. You know what I'm saying? Stuffing cavities over here. You know what I'm saying? Cavity stuffing. Half a lemon inside. And now, our Stop and Shop or grocery store has this like perfect blend of, they call it poultry blend. And it's rosemary, sage, and thyme. So I'm gonna take the whole thing.
Everything?
The whole thing.
Everything?
The whole thing. And jam it up, ram it up.
Oh God.
Okay, so but now look, we have all that flavor inside the bird.
It looks beautiful.
We have a lemon, we have the herbs now can have a chance. And we already put ground thyme on the outside because thyme and chicken is like a marriage made in heaven. I always got time for chicken. Always got time for chicken. But you should always have time for chicken. So now what I'm gonna do, oven's nice and preheated. Open it, it's gonna be hot. Oh man, I gotta rearrange my racks. I want it to be like right smack dab in the center of the oven. Here we go. Throw that bird in. You could have used a roasting pan. You could have used a rack and a roasting pan. Iraq, not the country. You could have used a rack and a roasting pan. You could have used a frying pan that was oven safe. I'm using my cast iron skillet. It's my favorite. I'm gonna do 20 minutes on the high, and then I'm gonna drop it down. It's a 6-pound bird for about an hour. I don't have an instant read thermometer, but I'm just gonna cut into it just to see if the juices run clean. So meaning there's no drops of blood or anything gross in there. Like it's just running like clear juice. That's how you know, okay, your bird is done. But do that like at the deepest part. You don't do that like at the wing. That's a very small part. Do like one of the deepest parts of the breast or like the in-between joint in the thigh, and then you're like, oh, you're clear, we're all clear. So we're gonna make some Caribbean style rice and peas. All right, this is the quick version. I know people gonna crucify me and say like, oh, you didn't soak your peas overnight. I'm using canned. Got coconut milk. I ain't grind my own coconut milk. Come on. I just came home from work. I don't have time for all that. And I'm out of time. I put all the time in the chicken. And I forgot to leave some time for the rice. I hope you guys are getting this joke right now. If it's going over your head, I'm sorry. It says easy tab. Hold on. So this is some just normal, what is it, Carolina Enriched rice. This is long grain rice, normal long grain rice. So I'm gonna use about 2 cups. I'm gonna eyeball it though. So what I'm gonna do is wash my rice under some cold water. Get some of that starch out. You know what I'm saying? Look at that water, look how cloudy it is. See how cloudy that water is? You want to get some of that starch out.
Why?
Because then your rice becomes very thick, almost like a porridgey texture.
That's why your rice is so good.
That's why your rice is so good. No, that's why your rice used to be so bad? I'm asking. Because you don't even cook anymore. She doesn't even cook anymore.
That's not true.
Oh, you just make sandwiches and salads. You don't do no real cooking. I'm going to get beat up. Let me just keep my mouth.
Oh my God. Okay.
Alright, I'm sorry. Essentially, you want it to be about to that crease in your finger of water. But since you're adding stuff to it, we can turn the heat on this. So you're going to start high, bring it to a boil, and then reduce it. So you have your coconut milk. This is Trader Joe's organic reduced fat coconut milk. This is not what I grew up on. I grew up on Caribbean joints by like Grace and those companies. But you know, we're in America now. You gotta adapt. I mean, I was born here, but whatever. I'm adapting. Oh, very coconutty. This is the real deal. Like this is real deal. All right. So I'm gonna use about half a can.
I'm gonna taste it.
Ooh, let me get some of that pulp in there. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that. That looks like flavor. Now we're gonna open some guandules, as the Spanish would say. But we all use, this is pigeon peas basically. It is, I'm not saying. Or gongo pea, as Jamaicans would say. You know, I have a lot of liquid in here. A lot of times I just toss the can in, but I'm gonna pour some of the liquid because you can always add more. But once you put too much in the beginning, you're gonna be left with some mushy rice. I threw off most of the water. Beans, simple. This other half a can, throw it in a container, pop it in your freezer, use it for your next thing of rice. Or pina coladas. Or curried crab.
Mmm.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Not this week, but stay tuned. Curried shrimp. With the coconut milk? I mean, come on. So now we're gonna season it. So I obviously put no salt, no pepper, nothing right now. And to be honest, I do not add much to my rice. So the thyme, like I said, I put all the thyme into the chicken, but I do have some ground thyme here. So I'm gonna use a little bit because it's a little stronger than the real stuff. A little thyme. If it was up to me, I would have saved some and just dumped a couple branches in there. A teaspoon, yeah. Where'd the adobo go? Oh. I drop a little adobo just cause, why not? It's about 1 teaspoon of adobo. I'm gonna get some cracks of pepper. Once again, it's not traditional. I like to season every layer. I told you this. I told you this. But you know, you don't gotta OD it. It's not pepper. It's not pepper rice. You know what? Couple pinches of salt. Easy.
It looks bad and I threw it out.
Alright, we don't have scallion or green onion. It's depending on where you're from, you call it different things. Substitute with the onion. It's definitely not what I grew up on. We used green onion, but since you don't have green onion, I guess I use yellow onion because she threw out the rest of the green onion.
So ask me next time.
How am I supposed to know that you're throwing it out?
You say, hey Lana, so we have...
I'm supposed to read your mind that you're throwing it out? We're gonna put a half an onion in here. Because Lana decided that she was gonna throw out some perfectly fresh, whatever. We don't get upset at each other, we'll just move on. Isn't that maturity? Alright, that's our chicken talking to us. It just said, yo, I'm done at 4:25, so what's next, bruh? I'ma drop you. I'ma drop you down to 375. Bake, buddy. If I had green onion, which whatever, I'm not gonna go down that street again.
We're still talking about it, huh?
No. But if I did have it, I would take 2 stalks and just like use the back of my knife and like bruise it a little bit, cut off the end, throw it in there. Boom. That's it. When you're done, you can pull it out, you can leave it in there, it doesn't matter. Same with the thyme. Bring it up to a boil, put your lid on, bring it up, and then bring it down. And you'll watch that water slowly evaporate and incorporate. Your rice will swell up. And yeah, that's it. Just let these things rock. You don't have to touch the chicken, don't have to touch the rice. Put it on, bring it down. You already brought the chicken down, so just let them rock out now. Look at that. Look at that. Don't be afraid. If it gets a lot of color, that's okay. Brown is good. If it starts to burn, take a foil and just cover it with some foil. But you're not going to have to worry about that. I promise you, you're not going to have to worry about that. What I'm going to do, give it some more color on the outside. I mean, that's enough, but he doesn't want a little more color. I'm going to take some coconut oil spray. You can use real olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil. Just give it a little coating. Sorry. Also, what you could do is come in with a baster or a spoon. And this is what we used to do traditionally at home. Take a little of that juice on the bottom. To me, this step is overrated.
Is it?
But then it does add a nice gloss and sheen to your food, so I guess that's what you want. So we're just gonna let this keep on rocking. Keep rocking. Keep rocking. So the chicken has been doing a lot less talking. If you know what I mean. Like when it's cooking, you can hear like splashing, like psh, psh. So it's like the water is coming out. This is what you're hearing now. There's a lot. There's no splashing and popping sound. It's like a sizzle is happening. So what I'm gonna do is, where the chicken is. Oh man, look at that. I'm almost certain that this chicken is done, but since I'm not certain, I'm gonna make sure I get certain.
That smells so good.
Oh, those flavors, right? I'm just gonna cut into it right here, just to see if all the liquids are running clear. And as you can see, there's a clear liquid, my friends. Clear juice. So it's still juicy, but cooked through. Now we're gonna do some quick string beans. There's literally 4 ingredients. String beans, olive oil, garlic,
Soy sauce?
salt and pepper, no soy sauce. No soy sauce.
I want you to use coconut oil.
Okay. Boss says she wants coconut oil. Boss gets coconut oil. Tablespoon. Coconut oil. Pop goes the weasel, and the weasel go pop. String beans. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. High heat. These are washed, pre-washed, ready to eat, microwavable, but no one uses microwaves. Way cooler in my head. Way cooler in my head. Oh. You might win some, but I just lost one. Oh yeah. That's enough garlic for you? Yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit of water, let it steam, nothing burns. So it can steam, nothing burns.
Jesus Christ. We have enough.
God damn it. I'm just trying to cook over here. Jesus. I said it's gonna smoke and nothing burns, doesn't steam, nothing burns. Let a little air come in. Sorry.
So good.
Not ready yet. Y'all know me, don't skimp on it. Man, baby. To tie in the lemon flavor that I have going on in the chicken, I'm gonna use a little lemon pepper. It has salt, it has little bits of lemon rind in here. Pepper. Yeah. Half a teaspoon, couple cracks of this. All depends on how much string beans you have. Where is it? My grandma would call this a duty pot. Just because it's so small and duty. Like duty means little. And all of our homes had a duty pot. We'll do something like boil 1 egg just for breakfast or something like real light. Love these type of pans. And they get all old and good looking. And then you can pass it down your little duty pot from one kid to the next. I love the duty pot.
Your mouth is watering. I see
You can
it.
see it, right? I'm
Yeah.
like swallowing mad hard. Pause. Wait again. More? Good?
Mm-hmm.
You want salt?
Mm-hmm.
These are done. I mean, I could give them one last taste, but I ain't gonna because I already know.
No, they're perfect.
Yeah.
Extra too.
Oh. So this right here is quick Caribbean rice and peas. It's not the whole traditional way. It's a quick way. Good stuff. String beans, garlic, lemon pepper, salt, coconut oil. Simple. That's it. And here we go. Our herb stuffed, lemon stuffed, whole roasted chicken. $18 chicken, free range. 24 hours anymore. Uh-oh, I have a piece here.
Delish?
No. Better. I don't know if you guys can see how moist it is. Like, it's definitely still very moist. It's not dried out at all. See, I saw that?
Yes.
It's bubbling on my.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. So now, got a little bit of that awesome gravy right on top. And oh wow. That sauce. That sauce. Oh man. This is perfect. The chicken is moist, the rice is flavorful but not overpowering. The lemon and the herbs that's coming through doesn't compete with the rice. It all does its own thing. And then you get this undercurrent of butter and garlic that was under the skin. Try these string beans. Everything is tied together. Everything is supposed to be here. Lana. 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 Come on. Lana.
I can't fit the whole thing.
Yeah, you can't. Go, go.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Wow, it's so moist.
I told you.
So moist.
And like
No,
the flavor,
seriously.
having it sit overnight, it really got a chance to get up in that meat. It's so flavorful. And so moist, and that caramelization on the outside.
Say goodbye. I want to eat.
All right. She's very hungry, so it's not fair. Her plate's getting cold. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe. This is Brooklyn Eats with Tris. So come on in. Let's eat.
How you feeling?
Oh my gosh. That was so good. There's dishes in the sink. Lana, there's dishes in the sink.
I have to do them all by myself?
Lana, there's dishes in the sink. So hurry it up. Come on. I cooked. 2019, 50-50 world. All I want to do is sleep. Get the camera out my face. Jeez, this is so good. I'm tired.
Oh my god. Say goodnight.
Good night.
You gonna help me with the dishes?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna help you with the dishes. No, I'm not. Sorry. Sorry. You hear my stomach? It's happy.